What is going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. Well, March Madness is officially here, and to commemorate an amazing breakout season from the Memphis Tigers men's basketball team, we have a brand new sneaker, very limited edition, that highlights the city of Memphis and one of its star breakout NBA players. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Today, we are talking about a foamposite. Now, here's the thing about foamposites, right? Foamposites have been made very popular in pop culture, both in music and in movies, things of that nature. I myself have never really been that big of a fan of foamposites, but I will say these are nice. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Nike Air Foamposite Memphis Tigers Quick Strike. Now, again, normally I'm not a foamposite guy. My foot really doesn't even like foamposites that much. But these, because of the story that was behind them, because of the amazing season that the Memphis Tigers have had, and because of Penny as a whole, I don't know. These were something that I had to go ahead and pull the trigger on. So, like I said before, foamposites have been made very, very popular thanks to people like Wale, who have talked about them multiple times in their music. People like Jesus Shuttlesworth in movies like He Got Game that made them very, very popular. And over the years, they have just stood the test of time. Multiple iterations, multiple colorways of foamposites, and they never seem to get old, even with the price tag being as high as it is. This version of the foamposite, which is the Foamposite 1, this is going to cost you $230. Now, the Foamposite Pro that has the big jeweled swoosh on the lateral side of the shoe, that was going to cost you $250. But even with paying those kinds of prices, it does not stop people from going to the store and making sure that these sell out. Now, you all know the story of Penny Hardaway. You all know the struggles and trials and tribulations that he came through, being traded off from team to team, going from place to place. But of course, he became a major breakout player when he was playing for the Orlando Magic back in the 90s. That's where we saw his alter ego, Little Penny, come out. We saw the emergence of the foamposites. We saw him on songs like No Diggity with Blackstreet, so on and so forth. Not only that, but in March of 2018, he was brought on by his former alma mater, the University of Memphis, to be the head coach for the men's basketball team. So shortly after Penny got hired on, he actually met up with Nike at the Final Four back in 2018 and talked to them about creating a special version of the foamposite that's dedicated to the city of Memphis and specifically the University of Memphis now that he was the head coach there. Nike, of course, very pleased with their foamposite portfolio, said, yeah, let's cook something up, and this is the shoe that they came up with. Now, getting into the upper of the shoe, of course, it's a regular foamposite as far as structure and silhouette, nothing different about the sneaker in and of itself. Of course, the main thing that we're looking at here is the nubuck that goes around the collar of the top of the sneaker, down the eyelets, and around the toe box. We're also looking at this royal blue color that has the black stripes in here, kind of reminiscent to the Sharpie version of the foamposite that we got a few years ago. However, this time, it looks like a tiger's claws scratching through the sneaker. I'm guessing a Memphis Tiger. Now, on top of that, you also get these white laces here instead of black laces. That's an interesting contrast to the rest of the colors. The tongue of the shoe is going to be that normal foamposite tongue with the 1 cent logo right there in the middle. Same thing on the heel of the shoe, that 1 cent or penny logo right there on the heel. On the outsole of the shoe, black around the outer of the outsole, blue inside of the outsole with the white 1 cent logo on the heel. Of course, right on the lower part of the midsole, really nice carbon fiber, same old same. You guys know what this is with foamposites. And on those white laces, you also get black metallic lace tips, which is really interesting. Didn't give us white, but they gave us black metallic lace tips. On the insole, you get that same blue and black tiger print with that 1 cent penny logo right on the heel. And that's pretty much it as far as the sneaker itself goes. Again, really like these. Now, these, of course, started off as a player edition sneaker. They were only made available to Penny, his coaching staff, and the members of the men's basketball team, as well as members of the football team as well. Now, these also, once they were released, were supposed to only be a Memphis-only release. However, Nike started off with just releasing the sneaker in Memphis, but apparently a few pairs also found their way down to Atlanta to go to the sneakers pop-up shop around the same time, and Nike has just announced that they're going to be releasing this on the Sneakers app in a wide release on March the 22nd. Luckily for me, one of my good homies over at The Last Pair hooked me up with a pair of these because they're based in Memphis, so I was able to get my pair from the Memphis drop. However, if you're looking for a pair, go ahead and try your luck on the Sneakers app. Who knows? You might get lucky. What's funny about the Sneakers app, this is the first time I remember something this big happening for the city of Memphis, which is really crazy when you think about it because a lot of Nike's inventory goes through Memphis. Memphis houses warehouses that has pretty much everything that Nike ships out around the country. So it's interesting to me why Nike doesn't show more love to the city when obviously the city city is doing a lot for Nike. But at the end of the day, we're here, and we can only be thankful that Penny Hardaway is back in the city doing amazing things that actually got Nike to go ahead and get up off of their behinds and give us a really nice sneaker that's dedicated to the city. If you're a Tigers fan, hey, I apologize. It looks like you guys are not going to be going to the ship this year. However, again, congratulations on an incredible season. And I'm thinking that next year, you guys are really going to be giving a lot of teams some smoke to get up to that championship. But enough of me talking. Now it's time for you guys to sound off. Down in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about the Memphis Foamposite Tigers Player Edition. Is this one that's on your comp list? Were you able to pick up a pair? Were you not able to pick up a pair? Sound off down below. Let me know what you guys think about these. Of course, while you're down there, make sure that you click on that little red subscribe button so that we can welcome you here to the Sneaker Fetish family to make sure you don't miss out on any more heat like these, because I guarantee you, I got a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on Sneaker Fetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Nike Air Foamposite Memphis Tigers Quick Strike. And until next time, I'm out.